cold out here today. It really takes the fun out of this. There's just enough breeze that, man, you get out there for very long at all, and it's rough. Your nose freezes, your toes, fingers, everything else. But it is February. It hasn't felt like February really all month so far. It's been overly warm, but that wind really ruins it. Finally starting to warm up a little bit. That wind quit. Oh, man, I'll tell you, that wind made things really miserable. But anyway, I've stopped in half dozen places probably to call, and so far nothing's answered. I don't know if those wolves are in here or not, or if they're just not being fooled or what, but this was one of the spots I had one of my traps. I had it just right up, kind of up underneath that tree right there. This little nasty looking thing here, that is what was in a 5-gallon bucket full of chicken guts. Let's see, is that it? I don't think so. Where did I put? Hard to find anything in this. Here we go, right there. Anyway, that is half a bucket of chicken guts that are partially frozen. Really smelly, stinky, nasty. I should really put a trap back here, but for now I think I'm going to just put a trail camera up and see if I get any wolves come around or not. I put out 2 other cameras today in different places and put a little bit of bait on both of them. And you know, I should be putting traps out like I said, but this is so far back here. I would have to come back here every 3rd day. With this, it doesn't matter. I can come back here next month and check my cameras and get them back and just make one more trip. But I'll probably do it sooner than that because I want to get some of these red willows and make some end tables anyway. But anyhow, just looking up there on those rocks. Yeah, that's neat down here. Look at this. This jagged peaks all over the place. But anyway, right up in here. Let's see. I don't know. It's like I say, it's hard to find anything right there. Looking at that big black thing. Looks like a hole in the rock, don't it? Little cave. It's not very big, but kind of cool. anyhow, I think I'm just gonna mosey on back home and try a couple more spots and keep looking with the binoculars and things. I've been watching for sign, in the road. Without snow, it's really hard to find any tracks, but sometimes you can find a turd or something like that that is fresh and know that they're around. So keep on keeping on and see what I can come up with. I don't have high hopes for today, but I don't know. It's an enjoyable ride, but it's a waste of time. I should be doing something else. These red willows, they might be dogwood, Cindy said. I'm not positive. But anyway, I should have thought about it before I left, but I mean, that was the last thing on my mind, but should have thrown in some pruning loppers and cut a bunch of these. I want to make some end tables. I bought some snowshoes. I saw where somebody was making end tables and coffee tables and things out of snowshoes, and they're pretty neat. You'd have to be careful what you put on them. You wouldn't be able to put pocket change or anything like that. It would fall through the holes. But for magazines or a cup of coffee or something like that, it would make kind of a neat table. And they were getting pretty good money for it. And heck, I could charge a whole lot less than they were on the, on the computer for them, and still come out okay, I think. But the one I saw, the snowshoe was underneath like a shelf, and then up above had a wooden tabletop. The other one, the snowshoe itself, was the tabletop. So anyway, I just need to make the basis for them. I got the snowshoes. But anyway, it's turning into a pretty day. I should stay down here, but I don't know. This is frustrating and discouraging, and it was awful cold this morning, so I think I'm heading home. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.